primary school's a brand new school which opened its doors on the first day of 2017. For a new school, it was really important that we had a particular framework for it, and we found that the VCOP was an excellent tool for that. The VCOP program and Big Write we saw as being an excellent non-prescriptive way of being able to have a consistent approach to writing across the whole school.
Good, that is a way to start my sentence. The cats went for a walk.
But what it does is it allows the teachers to explicitly teach in their particular way, but with a structure or a framework to be able to work around. Its ability to engage the kids, like the kung fu punctuation and things like that. It's fantastic stuff. The kids enjoy it, but the staff also enjoy it as well.
Are we ready for our kung fu punctuation?
Yes!
Capital letter.
Capital letter!
Full stop.
Full stop!
Question mark.
Question mark!
We find that the VCOP framework is very useful for explaining to the children the different elements of their writing and for focusing them in on the elements that we want them to include and to be aware of that, which of course is very important in giving them agency over their own writing and giving them the skills and the tools to self-assess and to make progress in their writing. The continuums are used for assessment. We use the cold writes to assess student growth, and we moderate those throughout the school, and their links to the Victorian curriculum are very valuable in determining where the students are at and what the next steps are for moving them on with their writing. We also use the student self-assessments, again, to develop that agency with the students and to help them to understand their work, to understand where they're at with their writing, to understand themselves as writers, and to know what the next steps are, what their personal goals are for improving their writing.
Everyone say hi, Ollie! Hi, Ollie! Who remembers what Ollie helps us to do in our writing?
One of the aspects of starting a brand new school is the fact that you are employing a lot of teachers, and many of them that are applying for positions have very limited experience. We found the VCOP to be exactly what we were looking for in regards of being able to support beginning teachers.
The Big Write focus on speaking and listening provides fantastic guidelines for getting that speech, getting that talk going for the students so that they can have better ideas for their writing. We do the Big Write and we have the talk homework for that as well, and that is a way of including families in the students' work.
One of the things as a principal of the school is if you're going to introduce a particular program across the school and you're wanting consistent practice, you have to protect it. What I mean by that is that you have to apportion an appropriate time to it, not only with the professional development that people need and the support, but also the time to actually implement the program. And then what we do is we protect that writing time in the timetable. That's structured into the timetable on a Wednesday afternoon, and they all do their big talk at that time. That's part of our responsibility to ensure that the program can be successful by apportioning the right amount of time to it.
It gives them that opportunity to really talk through first before they begin their actual writing. As we know, the oral language is a very important side of writing and literacy in general, and that provides a good framework for that.
Full stop.
Full stop!